A troubled teen tangled in a relationship with a pedophile, and a community left to mourn the death of an innocent boy. Shocking crime number 4, the murder of Eddie Werner. 15-year-old Sam Manzi of Jackson Township, New Jersey, was a loner who never liked to play outside or spend time with kids his age. Author Brian Karem wrote a book on the case.
You're a prototypical geek, loved the internet, loved computers, didn't see where he fit in the real world.
Sam searched for a place to belong.
He told me there was a possibility that he thought he might be gay. I know he was tortured by it.
He went on the internet and started trolling gay chat rooms.
In cyberspace, Sam found the connection he was seeking, a pedophile named Steven Simmons. According to court documents, Simmons had 2 prior convictions for sex offenses involving underage boys. Steven was 42 and Sam was 14 when, according to police reports, they agreed to meet at a New Jersey mall in August 1996.
He stays out overnight. That first night, comes home and he tells his parents, "I've been sleeping in the woods." They don't believe him because he's showered and all fresh, but they didn't really know what to do. So they did nothing initially.
According to police records, Sam met Simmons at least 3 more times in the following months.
He had affection clearly for this man.
By the beginning of 1997, Sam's behavior at home became defiant and destructive.
It was punching holes in walls, it's screaming at the parents.
The problems escalated. In August 1997, the Manzis took their son to a psychiatric clinic for daily 5-hour therapy sessions.
They get him help. He confesses to a therapist that he had sex with this guy. The police move in.
State authorities were notified. So were Nick and Dolores Manzi.
That's when they told us that he had confessed that he had been seeing Steve Simmons for the past year.
By Monday, September 22nd, Manzi was out of control. His parents asked a psychiatric clinic to admit Sam for full-time care.
Sam Manzi, through his parents, was basically crying out for help. And he was not crying out for help after the event. He was crying out for help before the event.
A court hearing to commit Sam Manzi was held on Wednesday, September 24th.
The mother of this killer begged a judge, "Please don't send him home with us. He's dangerous. We're afraid to have him in the house. He needs to be institutionalized."
The judge disagreed and sent Sam home with his parents. That same day, Steven Simmons was arrested for sexual contact with an underage male, Sam Manzi. Simmons later pled guilty to criminal sexual contact and child endangerment. He received the maximum sentence of 5 years in prison. Meanwhile, on Saturday, September 27th, just 3 days after standing in front of the judge, Sam's parents decided to go through with a long-planned day trip. They intended to leave Sam home alone for only a few hours.
He's bored that day, hanging out on the porch.
11-year-old Eddie Werner was walking door to door, selling candy and wrapping paper for a school fundraiser.
Sam was not interested in buying what he had to sell.
For whatever reason, thought twice about it and invited him inside.
Eddie walked in, closed the door, and the moment that door closed, he wasn't coming out alive.
Sam was more than 6 feet tall and 4 years older. According to his testimony, Sam took Eddie upstairs to his bedroom.
I proceeded to strangle him with an electrical cord from an alarm clock.
For how long?
Approximately 40 minutes.
Eddie Werner was dead. Then, according to Sam's testimony, he got rid of the body.
I put his body into a suitcase. I took his body out of the suitcase across the street. I took the body out of the suitcase and put it behind my neighbor's house.
48 hours after Eddie disappeared, searchers found his body. Sam Manzi was immediately a suspect. Police were aware of the 15-year-old's violent behavior. Plus, the victim was discovered across the street from Sam's home.
You connect the dots, it ends at the Manzi house. We had our man.
Sam confessed to police and was charged as an adult with first-degree murder. The trial was scheduled to begin in March 1999. Sam's lawyers and his parents wanted him to plead not guilty by reason of insanity, but Manzi refused. Instead, Sam pleaded guilty.
When you strangled Edward Werner, did you do it purposefully? I did.
mother and father desperately tried to get their son help. They knew he was a ticking time bomb.
He was already in psychiatric care. These people, 5 days a week, 5.5 hours a day, were supposed to be taking care of my son.
The system broke down here, and a little boy is dead because of it.
On April 12, 1999, 16-year-old Sam Manzi was sentenced to 70 years in prison.
I still can't figure out why I did what I did.
He is set to be released in 2069.
Daddy is the victim, and no one should forget that. And then no one should forget how he became a victim and how Sam Manzi was turned into a monster.
Coming up, murder in the heartland. 4 teenage girls accused. You won't believe their shocking story.